So good afternoon, how are you?
Fine, madam.
You're Dharmesh Mehta ji. I must introduce you in every video so that people know who you are.
I have to say that I am Dharmesh Mehta because people say there are so many Dharmesh Mehta when they type. So
Yes.
I am the real and genuine Dharmesh Mehta astrologer.
Correct, exactly. And your email ID, because you know your email ID is different from your name.
Yeah.
It's dmastrology1@gmail.com.
Yes. Very good.
So today is the day we want to discuss the 12th house.
You want to spend something?
That's why we are sitting in the restaurant. So the 12th house is about losses, it's about expense, it's about isolation, it's about
Yeah.
foreign land,
Yeah.
it's about things which are not seen. It's
Right.
about unimaginable memory or power
Right.
or things like that.
Yes.
It's also the back of our neck,
Right.
the back of our feet, things
Right.
in the body that we cannot see.
Yeah. And one more thing is that exit point.
Exit point, the moksha point,
Moksha.
absolutely.
Exit
Every
point.
one of us want to receive the
Yeah,
moksha.
how many birth is still left, it is also there. And also after your soul depart from your body, where it rests, that also comes under the
So
12th house.
today is the time for secrets.
Yeah, secret house, again. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what happens that the 12th house, being it is called the house of loss, which you can never recover, is the 12th house. Even though you recover it, but the original loss which has your cause will never recover. Suppose one has done loss in the business, he'll come up with the new business, then he earned. But whatever he lost previously cannot be set off. People think that we have covered our loss, but whatever has gone is gone. This is your new profit.
Correct.
So the loss, 12th house is a house, I say, non-recoverable house and non-realization. You will not realize what potential you have. That is also 12th house. See, 12th house is a house, why it is called Vyaya, loss? Because whatever you release to the world, see in computer you have recycle bin,
Yes.
where you dump every your unwanted things and then you finally set up. So this is the thing. See, I always give my student also, whatever things during your life you are unable to do, just throw into the 12th house. Just think that this is gone, this is lost. Otherwise, so much heavy burdens will be there at the time of your exit. And that time you will so confused that I am not able to do this, I am not able to do this, and that will kill your future birth.
And that's the craving which creates your karma and it keeps repeating itself
Yeah.
in your future birth.
Yeah. Now this 12th house is, as per the Parashara system, he has given the Pisces sign, Meena Rashi. Meena Rashi has a two fish and that is always floating. One fish cannot access another because both are in the different direction. So your life may be go in the different direction, but you will not able to trace that which direction you have to follow. See, after the over half of the life, people realize this is not my work, and then they start the work they incline. So that is also a transformation in the 12th house. The karaka of this house is again the Saturn. He has placed Saturn to account whatever you lost. See, 6, 8 and 12, all three houses as the karaka significator as the Saturn. Those is where you are losing something, now you have to account. Then otherwise your loss will increase like anything. So 12th house being the loss. Now by planet we'll see how the loss. See, there's a moksha, so many things are there. But especially if the sun is placed, sun or sun sign is placed here, that means your vyaya, your loss is always in the larger scale and every people will see. Some people whenever they spend, they spend like in Hindi it is called ayashi.
Yeah, it's Ayashi is
Show off.
like
Type of show. They always spend, when everybody is seeing, they say, I'll give you 1 lakh rupees to this person. They might give or not, that's a thing. But their
extravagant,
Extravagant.
extreme amount
Yeah.
of show.
Yeah, so that's a show. Whenever sun is at 12 hours, you only spend when everybody is seeing you. So that's a negative thing. And for moksha, as your soul has come in the 12th house. Actually, it has to be placed in the first house. So it is placed in the 12th house. So your soul during your journey of the life will never realize the real cause of your work. So whenever sun has been in the 12th house, you do whatever you say, this is not your work, don't do this, still they not realize that you will still continuing the work which is adversely, it is just reverse to what they are supposed to do. So sun being not a good planet, see in this house no planet is good. If your 12th house is vacant, nobody is there. So this is house of nature also. Whatever in the Rahu video we have discussed that if Rahu in the 12th house, nature will heavily punish you. So here no planet is entered. Now if moon or moon sign is placed in this house, that means you are wasting your boots. Some people are so full that the other people are not giving their response, still they are continuing. So that's fullness. If the moon is in that 12th house, you are lost your other thoughts. But it is we have seen very good for the poets and the people who always thought extra. So imagination is a very good house. For imagination, being moon, you always imagine certain things which may not be happening, but that's all imagination. So moon being very loss of your imagination, and you will not control your feelings. That's also in that 12th house. You are losing some feelings. Mars being in the 12th house, you always have a temptation to spend. Where to spend. So might be this is by default in the female chart, but so that's always a temptation. They are very aggressive while they are spending. They are just having all this cash and take this and give me.
So they first spend, then think about how much money they have.
Many times I see the people visiting the car showroom and they say, show me a car. A car is there. Then the person say, which company? No, show me the car. They doesn't know. See, there's a so high temptation. People doesn't know which type, but just they have to spend. If Mercury is here, see Mercury by Kalpurusha in the 12th house, it is 12th sign, it is doubleted. So here Mercury has no role. See, while you are spending, don't count. At least have a pleasure. That is why Venus is exalted in 12th sign and Mercury is doubleted. So while spending, do calculate something, but don't only do the calculation. Otherwise, what happens? See, normally when you go to restaurant, as we have, people see the menu card. The male will see the right hand side where all the prices are there, and female see
what I want to eat.
items. So that's the Mercury part. So don't see that part. Mercury being very good, calculative, but being the son of a moon, again he has no role in the 12th house. So 12th house Mercury, you are over calculating and you are letting something which is more essential because we are confused then. Not good. Jupiter, if Jupiter is in the 12th house, your all money, all expenditure after social or family. You have so much liability of your parents, your brother, sister. So every time you have to give something to your minority. But it doesn't go, it doesn't waste. That is your deeds that you have to do. Whenever Jupiter is seen in the 12th house, they have very less pending karma. Because what happens from 5th house, karma of 5th house. 5th house it's a eat.
Correct.
So what happens, punya and deeds are getting over. By repaying everything, it's getting over.
It's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good sign when 12 is a do spend, but don't think that you are wasting. Don't think that they will repay one day. If you don't expect anything, no, then you will give it. See, many times people say, please need, I have help. So when you speak as a help, how you can expect same return?
Correct.
And then you say, I tendered. Then you
When
can,
it's been given, don't expect it.
yeah. So that's the Jupiter, then Venus. Venus in the 12th house, only the 12th house where the Venus is not considered. It's good in the 11th house. But in 12th house, what happens? Whenever you spend, you expect more and more pleasure. What happens? One time you go to one restaurant you like very much. So second time your expectation goes rise. You say some better. But there's no result. The food is same, the cook is same. But you always feel more and more. So people I have seen in that 12th house moon, they spend like anything. After spending, they just dump into the wardrobe. That is a waste. They purchase so many clothes, they purchase so many accessories and everything. But you will find all these things in their cupboard. Hardly they use because they got a temptation to spend. And to sometimes it's a show also, just a tendency. So Venus in 12th house will control your emotion. Don't spend everywhere because otherwise you'll lose your money. Whenever this benefit planet in 12th house, I always advise do compulsory saving. Otherwise, you will not be.
Correct.
See, you will not able to control your expenses.
Yeah.
You spend, but spend in an investment that can turn someday. Some other you 5 years, 10 years, make a some regular SIP or ECS or some type of a fixed source or a fixed make of our investment,
Yeah.
so that it's going.
Correct.
But some other time it matures and come back. Now Saturn being the Kark of this of it, the Saturn place here. See, this is also house of Bandhan.
Restriction.
So all the do's and don'ts, these all are set by Saturn. So Saturn place here, they are very good in the Bandhan, but they make self rules. I'll not do this, I'll not this, I'll not eat this. Sometimes you feel this very.
They restrict themselves.
They restrict themselves. See, whenever Saturn fall in the third house, sixth house, or ninth house, you will always find the people are very regular. They follow the system.
Okay.
Because Saturn, being the Karka of the 12th house, is in the Kendra from it.
Correct.
So they are very regular follower of their rules, regular what they make. So 10th house, being as we are discussing the 8th house, the 8th house Saturn will not have a fear. The 12th house Saturn will never get a miserly. Because miser also comes in the 12th house. And second house is income.
Being a miser.
Miser.
Yep.
That you lose every money of your
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
So being Saturn, see, this is also house of imprisonment.
Correct.
Jail, but
Yes.
then imprisonment. I feel still Rahu, Saturn and Sun is in the 12th house. Some other day you come into the imprisonment. See, this imprisonment may not be from government. Sometimes it restricts within the family also.
Correct. Your own restriction.
Yeah, on restriction, and also sometimes what happens in some traditional family they don't allow female to go out. Female to do this.
Correct.
It's also an imprisonment.
Absolutely.
You can't move within this layout.
Yeah.
So there's also an imprisonment. If the sun is debilitated or affected, then the government imprisonment may happen to you. And now Rahu. See, Rahu is not considered good in the 12th house because sometimes it spends or being tending to you, spending so many things, so you will not save anything for others. So much huge loss because it's a house of loss. You calculate, see, whenever the Kalpuru's face is on the second house, no? So you have eyes of your income, but you never
Back.
It's a back. You never count a loss. Whenever you do any business, you always count the profit. You never count the what, which type of the loss will occur. And if the Rahu is in the 12th house, it absorbs everything. And certain uncertain result is house also uncertain nature, and again the Rahu is also uncertain.
Correct.
So Rahu being in the 12th house, always think before you are spending. Always your financial control should be always on the
So
other
if
hand.
Rahu is in the 12th house, what is the remedy?
Yeah, Rahu's remedy. See, the Rahu remedy is that coconut, brown coconut.
Yeah.
So you can always tudakar with the brown coconut. See, brown coconut you never break in the Shiva temple. You
So just for
break.
the Western viewers, it's the coconut which has a hard shell. It's got a little bit of water inside. It's white from inside.
Yeah.
And then you are not supposed to break it.
Yeah. So that is the Rahu because Rahu is the upper part.
Correct.
It's like upper part and Ketu is the lower part. Now when the Ketu is in the 12th house, Ketu is the Moksha Karaka. There is no desire left. So every deed you have exchange with others. But Ketu in 12th house, feel sometimes that people will leave you. Why they are leaving? Because the account is now settled. Now you don't have to meet this person again.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. But people always during the life journey they say everybody to whom I serve they left me. Yeah, it's good that the account is settled now. Nothing has to be taken from you, and nothing has to balance to give them. So it's a good sign. So Ketu is always in the. That is why it's called Moksha Karaka.
Correct.
Ketu in the 12th house or 12th lord being attached UT with Ketu, then also you are inclined to this side. See, from 12th house you is able to see where the soul has rest.
Correct.
See, we are has to make a horoscope of the time of a person died.
Correct.
When person died, you make a chart. As you make a chart for the new group of baby, newborn baby, you always know that this hours he passed away. He has taken last breath.
Correct.
So take a date, time and place where he taken last breath. Make a chart and see where the Jupiter has placed. See, I have written one article where your soul rests, where your jiva has gone. See, at the last moment, what your thought is there, no? Where you make another birth. So, because Jupiter is a jiva, jiva means your
Correct. Life.
life, where it has gone. So, they they can also see the 12th house of that person Kundali. So 12th house if affected by malefic planet, then he is not going, it is not RIT.
Yeah, rest in peace.
It's not rest in peace.
It's not moksha.
He again came back in the human life.
Yeah.
If it is situated by benefic planet, that only, then that means his soul is rest completely. That means.
Sir, all these articles I can see, when am I going to get them for translation?
Yeah, I'm going to try. I said many viewers have said that you publish your book because of news. My rules is not available. Many people said, where you got the news? Well, I have one book. Well, hey, please give that book. You know that book is not yet published. It's in my mind. So slowly we'll work out on this thing. Now the Namash. Yeah, our trend is the Namash. Now in the Namash, the 12th house has to be seen in the different aspect because it's a negative aspect of the Namash. So your 12th house, lot of the chart and the Karka set and how placed in the 12th house. See, any planet seated in the 12th house of the Namash is Dasha, Antadasha is very bad. Even any planet 6, 8 or 12th of our Namash is Dasha, Antadasha is very bad. So whatever the 12th, so whenever the planet seated in Namash, 12th house, is Dasha and Antadasha comes, stop. Wait for the moment. Otherwise, you may suffer or injured insidely also. See, outside things can be bad.
Correct.
Sometimes it happens you lost some very near and dear person because of which that shock doesn't make you go.
Yeah.
So that 12th house, Lord, the placement of that 12th house, the planet seated in 12th house, or Lord of the 12th house of your Navasha, whenever its time comes, just hold it.
Yeah.
You might be facing some internal injury, internal grave loss. So one has to stop this. And for Dasha, there's no Dasha as a 12th.
So, but if Navamsh Dasha is going on, say, for example, there is Saturn in the 12th house, or the Saturn sign, and the Dasha is going on.
Yeah.
So in Navamsh there's Saturn. So how can anybody wait for so long?
See, that's not the entire Dasha you have to wait. Dasha
At the
of the
beginning.
Dasha, Saturn. At least wait and watch what the nature is giving you some instinct. Because this is a natural malefic house.
Correct.
So nature always inclines you to some work which may go to reverse or negative. Always take a help of others because this is a side beyond your vision.
Correct.
So you are not able to see the things. So that things is behind something. So somebody will see from back and let you know. So people can always take a help of others. So that's the secret.
There is no 12th Dasha,
No 12 dasha.
but 6th Dasha.
Yes, 6 dasha also there. Or during any dasha when there is lot of 12th house, lot of placement of a 12th house or the planet seated in the 12th house. See, Dwadashamsa is also there.
Correct.
To predict more things of the 12th house, Dwadasa is also there. Chaturvisam, where your soul rests. Chaturvisam, that is also very good chart.
Which are the other divisional
Yeah, other
charts.
divisional chart. We'll do video for other divisional
Yeah.
chart there by we'll discuss each
Yeah.
and other. So that's the 12th house. Don't
Thank you
lose
so
your
much.
time.
Yes. Don't lose your time and be careful if you have malefics, Rahu actually,
Yes, yes, yes,
sitting
Rahu.
in the 12th house. Thank you so much, sir.